So, I haven't really made a video very recently, but,
You haven't readied up very recently either.
I know, but, I'll ready up, but this is a game, I didn't really play it on video before, except once, I think, when I streamed it, but I'm going to make a video of War Thunder. If you haven't heard of it, it's a war game where you can control vehicles and battle, and it can be pretty cool. And I'm
Don't
going
forget the
to
planes
work on
and
Germany. There's planes, tanks, and warships.
And helicopters.
And helicopters.
Yeah, don't forget those. The helicopters are very fun.
Yeah. And I'm joined with two people. If you will introduce yourself.
Hi.
I'm AJ. Hello.
I'm me.
Ain't I new on the channel?
What?
You said you're recording.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
I am
new on the
recording.
channel.
You are? Yeah, am I new?
I think
Okay,
you are
right.
new, Sam. Or AJ, not
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
Indeed.
I'm gonna spawn a top one.
Okay. I will
The top,
too.
yeah, we should spawn at the top and head down towards A.
We're
Okay.
working on a reserve right now. I'm working
Yeah,
on
Follow me.
My America is pretty high,
Russia.
though right now we
Soviet
are
Union.
working on
Don't forget to click on top.
research.
I got the Chrysler in America, which you may not know what that is if you don't play this game, but it's a very high tier strong tank. Anyhow,
And
It's
all
kind
of
of
these
like a
vehicles are
AMD version
historically
of the
accurate.
Americans.
who the
There's
heck's
any
shooting
others.
me? Someone's shooting my bum.
Hi. Well,
And now I just ran through a gate
I'm
because
gonna
I was
go
looking
around
at
a
them.
little bit. I've got people firing at me. Hands are to see.
Copy
I
that.
see the.
I'll get towards you when I can. I just sprayed the paint on my tank with
I'm watching it, Sally.
Yeah, there's an AB-41.
we need to group up. We need to get together.
Hang on. There's like
Ah, this guy just got right in front of my shot.
Hold on. I'm looking for you guys. I dang want to help you, but I can't find you. I want to shove the idiots out of the way.
got a Panzer II on me.
Who knows who can see their
I
name
got
on the kill
killed by
chat.
the AB-41.
Whoa, I see a
Yeah.
T-26 spotted.
I'm not very good at Russia right now. I'm about to get
Yes,
into
critical hit.
so that's not. Still getting used to it. That's my excuse.
Dang nabbit. I died.
Sam, what country are you working on?
Russia.
Okay.
What's up?
We're knocked out. Oh. T-26.
I'm gonna stay with save. It's probably a better idea.
Panzer
Managing my-
2F?
Well,
I have
we
advice
can't
for
see him
those
yet,
of you
can we?
watching.
So, oh wait, you can see him. Okay.
Yeah.
If you do play War Thunder, I advise to get the armor piercing first.
Well, you also want you have ballistic cap. That's also good.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you don't really need armor piercing because
Yeah.
nothing has armor. Panzer II down there. That's the guy that killed me.
Wait for me!
I just created his driver.
Smoke grenades are fun. From all the other players.
No, he's fine.
You cannot be seen through smoke grenades.
Panzer
I
II
no matter
is
what
murder
game mode
that's
you're in.
used.
Holy cow, no, how dare you!
So,
Person's trying to shoot me!
some controls
And I just
are a little
spawned
bit
in.
new.
What is?
I'm a 2 of 4.
We're all in different countries. Hey, one of your viewers might want to see a custom maybe a bit.
Perhaps.
So they could get a bit of helicopter action.
Sure. Yeah, to
Watch
show
out, that Panzer II is around that
War
corner.
Thunder?
It's gonna
Yeah.
probably will.
as you can see, this battle isn't going the best.
Yeah, you just killed that guy.
Oh,
There's
Guys,
players
I have-
that you gun.
AJ, you go
Guys,
on left, I'll go on right.
you
Actually, no,
Yeah.
yeah, do that, do
random
that.
planes
You go to that
pretty
side.
much.
You're not going
We need
But in realistic, you can use your own.
artillery fire. Guys, hurry now. We need to get to A. Fast. There's 2 tanks right here. I need backup. I need backup. Request backup.
Holy shit, I can't I don't know. There's a Panzer II right here.
Got a smoke blocking.
You killing the Panzer II.
Be nice.
It's mine. Oh, come on.
I haven't even got a damn
Oh,
kill
A little
yet.
bit
That's just a
more,
bye.
um,
I'm
Yeah,
advancing on this jihad.
planes
Jihad.
and planes.
I just critted him, his engine's dead. It's mine.
I'm running.
I killed him.
Back up. No.
There's another one.
I didn't know.
Hiding behind that dead body.
That hurt.
Alright. I killed the
The
guy.
neat is the bullet made an explosion when it exited. Hopefully the developers of this game would watch this video and figure that out. Like the bullet hit the ground, made an explosion after it exited the tank. So you know that it exited if you were still alive after that.
I thought it would exit the tank.
Does it be pretty-
small bullets?
What?
I thought it
No,
would
one-
exit the tank.
One exited me just a second ago.
Oh.
See, if the developers watch this video, I'd love to just say this. I love the new update. The explosion is much more dynamic.
Well.
Cool. Much more cool.
Oh my
Look
god.
better.
Whoever just bumped me. 2,000 out of bomb.
Alrighty. But the developer, if he does know, he needs to fix the network connection.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I'm dead.
You. What the heck's that? No. Hey, I think that's a Sherman. It's 105.
Hey guys, we
Back
should do
off.
a 3-person Sherman sub. We're all on
Ow.
Shermans.
Are you kidding me?
Like
Hang
episode
on.
M41 76W or something. You know?
Well, I'm researching the Sherman right now. In America. In and out.
Oh, I'm exposed and I will likely die if this person can aim.
I am dead.
Oh. Or maybe not. I would die from that person.
Puma gotcha.
Damn, is it hard to do,
Puma
Brit?
gotcha. Puma gotcha. Are you dead? Dead? You dead?
Brit stinks.
I think
Yeah.
we are going to make custom. You'll see us next in a custom. Okay. So
We're back.
this is a custom where
Indeed.
it's just us three. Well, really, it's
Me
me and
versus
AJ fighting
versus me.
Sam.
So it's a
'Cause he
Revolutionary
has
War.
a
Yeah.
jet, which I don't have.
Basically,
I mostly
not
worked
revolutionary.
on,
That would be
yeah,
America
Civil
versus
War.
Britain.
but
Ooh,
I'm
get
going
a
to
fire
showcase
going.
you 3 of the types of vehicles: helicopters, planes,
Time for the Chrysler.
and
Alright, I'm gonna get in a helicopter
and
first.
tanks.
Xavier, show off the
So-
Chrysler real quick.
Well, I don't have, but I'll go into.
No, I'm in one. That's
oh,
what I said.
Okay. Yeah.
Little
Sometimes it can survive the ammo explosion, but not all the time.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
just a
I
tip
guess
for
I'll
those
show
of you
you
who think it
mine.
can.
I kind of want
Take
to do
first,
it where it's
premium
realistic,
die
maybe
guy,
after
it's,
this.
T54E1. And where are you, AJ?
Oh,
you spawned in the one spawn.
After this, can we do the hunt thing again, except in this map and realistic
Okay.
and me versus
Yeah,
you two?
that's the
I think that'd be
Chrysler.
fun.
This is my high
Okay,
tier.
don't listen.
Watch this.
tank. Oh, nice Chrysler. It's a 9.0
But
about BR,
listen.
which is basically what it is rated. So
The ammo-
higher BR means that it's better and it would fight against better vehicles.
The plate on the top of the
This
tank,
is only 8
you
points.
see that plate in the back
Yeah.
turret? That's where the ammo is. Sometimes the ammo can survive an explosion. Other times it just kills me.
Mhm.
Most of the time
It's
it
right
kills
there.
me. Yep. Yeah, point to it. I'll line it up so you can point.
Hey guys,
There's
after this, can we
realistic. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
after this can we do the thing where Zebra was on his own against us two, and like
Like
Alaska,
that.
except not Alaska,
Right here.
except. Okay, never
Sure.
mind.
But, yeah. And you can shoot reload different types of things. There's also artillery strikes that you can call in certain points. And
Mind you, we're very high.
gonna call in
And this game will last you a long
And-
time. We've been playing for a
yeah.
long time.
there is a whole lot of content because it can take forever to
Hey, so you don't melt your whiskers.
get to higher tier. So, and helicopters are pretty hard to get because, well, not hard to get, but they're pretty high tier because
This thing doesn't have the
they're
best overall
helicopters
armor.
and they are
They've got rockets and
more,
missiles
yeah, they're good stuff.
and high caliber
Like-
guns.
like
Well,
that.
sometimes they're high caliber.
You can't
Helicopter
see
Tom?
it, but there's a helicopter coming to us right there. And
Well, actually,
I
maybe
will
you can
leave
see it.
the vehicle to show you my helicopter, which is
Oh,
same
come on, I was
helicopter.
just getting over there.
Well, actually, no.
Spence,
I can
wait,
show
you'll have
you anti-air. This
Oh, no.
anti-air
Uh-oh,
is
I'm
a
outta here.
higher tier, and it has a radar
Xavier,
and a minigun.
Especially to
I want to see
helicopters.
it. Wait. I'm going to do a flyby, okay?
And
So
helicopters
the viewers can get some cool thing action, alright?
can't like are very weak against
Cool thing action.
anti-air.
Yeah. Yeah! I'm
But
country. Calling Yankee, you know,
I can just
thing.
use
Xavier, wait.
radar. So it's kind of like that, except you can. It's kind of well in arcade it tells you where to shoot from the
Already?
calculation of
Yeah.
like the speed and like where it's going. But with the radar, you can see that in realistic, which is kind of like more realistic version of arcade.
Right.
And there's also simulator, which is ultra realistic. And I can
Ow.
I'm
Am
taking
I
out
playing now?
B-17. Xavier, I need backup.
I think if you send
Xavier, we should tell them how to do the helicopter.
oh yeah, but I think if
Tier
you
6
send
things.
rockets, my radar tries to pick up them.
Oh yeah, you can
Instead.
actually shoot down rockets too,
Oh.
and missiles.
Yeah.
Xavier, my engine's now flushed out.
And
I'm
I
having a crash
think I
landing.
am going to now show you helicopter. Okay, finally I will show you helicopter. They are pretty cool. Spawning right there.
And the best part
And
about this
there's
game is its
a few
music.
different loadouts. I don't have all of them, but
The explosion.
this is the different types of loadouts I have. You can have extra turrets. You can have minigun. You can have rockets.
You can even
A lot
have
of
cannons.
rockets. And I also have so that instead of my normal turret in the front, I have it shooting
I'm missing half of a wing.
grenades, pretty much. And, yeah.
It is grenades.
Yeah, it is grenades.
What?
It just hits Spence with a missile.
Oi.
Okay,
What?
bring up the
No. Okay, you know what? Since you're both
rocket.
in helicopters.
Helicopter fight.
Oh, well. No. Not
We all have the same helicopter.
Well,
It really is the Civil War right now.
would not
Civil
be
War.
fair.
Ah! Xavier,
And you
look
gonna
at
use a
all this gun
7.3.
action.
you can
Arcade.
use your
Xavier,
turret, and you can
Look at all
use
this.
your rockets. Oh. Rockets, that. Pretty cool.
I think they might want to see some good action now. Let's get some
Okay.
action going.
I'll give you some good fled.
Yeah.
No kamikazes, because kamikazes are kind of boring when they happen. It's just not much. But they are kind of cool to watch, fun to watch, but they're not cool like they're you die
I
as
don't
well.
think I can really hit you very well with my grenades.
Probably not.
So
Xavier,
I'll just try
I'm going to
go.
land, bring it as soon as I die, then direct kill. How? You won't even know why.
I used my rockets and you hit one. So you died.
Rockets are so good.
Yeah. especially if you have
Catch
76
this,
of them.
Xavier.
I used a few,
Give
so
it
I only
catch.
have 50 now. What about you catch? Okay.
Catch. I will kamikaze you.
You know the disadvantage of helicopters?
What?
When I dive on you, there's nothing I can do at all.
Actually, there is. You can just steer
Yeah,
out of the
you
way.
can use rockets like that.
It's
Well,
Xavier,
how are
why are
you
you
gonna look at
above
me
me?
pointing up and then crashing?
Then you can just look up and move out of the way. Instead of pointing up. Xavier, we're a bit high.
Yeah,
About time I do this.
that's why I'm going to use full
Hi,
force
Xavier.
of
I'm doing something cool. I just shut off my engine.
go forward to escape or find death from above.
I can't even see you guys.
And all of the music is from Fortnite. Just so you know, no copyrights. It's all from the game.
I don't think there'll be right. There might be. I don't know. Okay.
Ow.
I did not do that.
Man, that hurt.
That was a crash.
I'll get in a B-25 Mitchell.
Horrifying
Or
death from
B-17.
above. Yeah.
Not a flying torch.
Wow. There's also Freela. So.
Time to attack Spence.
And
Oh, this
I
will
think
be
I'm
hard.
Big old
pretty
bomber
much
is
dead.
attacking. I'm in an attacker, Spence.
It has really nice looking,
That's a bomber.
And it's an attacker at the same time.
especially
Fire.
in the new update. That
If
made it so
anybody
that
thinks good
there's a
about
whole
planes and
bunch
tanks,
of
do
new
America.
graphics and stuff, and it's amazing. Now I'm going to show you a bomber. You can, like, for planes, eventually you can usually add bombs and have different loadouts, especially with higher tier
Bombers
jets.
especially have lots of bombs.
You might have to
I'll
label
just
this
go without
one,
any bombs. I'll say,
all this.
I'll show you bombs with my Catalina. So
Xavier.
What am I
I'm gonna
labeling
take off
this?
from the landing pad. You
By
can
now, I'd probably
make
be
it
one
so that
more.
you're already in the air, or you can take off from yourself.
Xavier,
So-
I have a tip.
What?
By now, with me
Don't be
watching,
AJ.
I'd want to see more action. Hey, what? Oh no! What? I can't be too loud because my dad might still be asleep.
Sixpence.
I usually just get on in the mornings while he's sleeping, so I don't interrupt his sleep.
Okay.
What, Spence? Why are you in the jet? Oh, they might want to see that. Xavier, I'm going down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. When I was
Where are you,
out
Zave?
by it, they kind of saw it. Though you would have to kill me for them to see it.
Well, I can just do a couple of flybys.
Oh, I could just
and press
spectate you.
them. Oh, well, that's boring.
So yeah, you
Except
can
for
just
when I
what?
kill AJ.
No!
This is
Don't kill me.
pretty basic fire. It's a biplane.
Why shouldn't I?
Plane.
Give me a good
You
reason
can
why I
control the
shouldn't.
If you do,
throttle
I'll be mad and
with
kill you
your
back.
scroll wheel
Mm.
if you are using
You're always mad.
Because I told you not to.
mouse
What?
and
No.
keyboard.
I'm a happy guy. Spence, don't you dare kill me. I'm doing something cool. I'm trying to hit
And
400 miles an
jets
hour.
Go a whole lot faster. and
I'm not going to
super
hit 400.
fast.
I'm hitting 400
And I
so I'm
think
done.
that I will spectate Sam so that you can see, like just how nice looking jets can be as well. So I
Xavier,
can
you have to die by
spectate-
him to spec.
No, I can just go and spectate. Oh, you're right.
Look at me.
I can only spectate my team. Never mind. I will now show you my Catalina. Has a lot of bombs.
Not for long though. Oh, wingless Catalina soon.
B-17. Wingless Catalina.
Okay. So it's kind of like the fire,
wingless
except
cat.
not like no maneuverability at all, pretty much. And
It can also land in the water.
yeah, well, not this type of Catalina. There's two
Well,
types
it
of
can.
Catalina.
It can still
Normal
land in the
version
water. It
where
just can't.
it's a naval
It can
aircraft.
technically still land in the water and float, it's just not as good at it. It doesn't
Yeah.
have any buoys,
And
or
the-
pontoons, or whatever you want to call them.
And it has a lot of bombs which you can drop. Just drop one. There it is. And you can watch them drop if you hold down the drop bomb button. You can watch them. So if
Xavier,
you're
it's fun to take off
like-
B-17.
trying to hit
Oh,
Where are you?
fun to
Yes.
land
your
them.
bombs as they
Ooh,
destroy
there's
whatever
prey in
target you
here.
are bombing.
Big prey.
So let's
Big
say
prey.
I want to destroy that building.
Wait,
So
Spence, don't kill me. I
I
just killed
would-
my engine.
drop a few bombs.
Hey guys, guess what?
And I would spectate them. And let's see.
Xavier, one sec. I need to say something
How
about the
much
B-17
destruction can
for all
this
those
building
viewers
have?
who want to know something.
Very nice destruction.
Xavier, can I say something? Please?
Yeah.
Can you stop talking circus? Thank you.
It's not destruction.
Here's a tip. For all those who know, we can't showcase all of the vehicles because there's too many, but the B-17, I figured out because I slammed in the ground a lot just for fun. I ended up with one engine once, and it just so happens the B-17 can fly with one engine, but it's
Where
a
are you
little bit
guys?
hard. It can fly just enough with one engine that it can get back to a base, but it's a bit hard to do.
I'll show them how well it flies with an
Damage
engine.
is realistic. It is
And
not
one
like
wing.
a lot of games. Well, I don't know that many like games with
Xavier.
planes that much. But
Alright,
Flying
so this is
I
how
know
well
that
the B-17
this,
flies.
if you get
B-17
damaged, it's
has
possible
4
for you to still
And
fly.
I only get using. Oh no!
So
That's why.
Sam or AJ, I'm going to like just run into you a little bit, like make my wing hit you. Okay?
Oh boy.
Don't hit the ground.
I will
Don't
defend him.
crash.
I
Don't
can't
crash.
have a choice.
Oh,
Xavier, I didn't have a choice because I didn't have a tail.
okay. But with that, I lost my tail. That's critical damage. So your crew would want to jump out and use parachutes. But yeah, it was pretty nice destruction, especially with planes.
This is basically
And it has realistic damage where, like,
Well,
for
realistic-ish.
tanks, if like you get
Well, yeah,
damaged, you
tanks
don't
are
have
pretty
health,
realistic.
but you have components, kind of like organs, where like if you get hit in your engine or transmission, or if your
can't move.
driver dies, you can't move. And if your turret gets damaged, there's multiple ways to do that, like if your gun breech gets damaged, or your barrel gets damaged, or
or
Breach.
your vertical drive.
gets damaged, then you will not be able to shoot. But sometimes only certain,
Well,
like,
you won't be able to use
parts-
those functions.
yeah. So if your vertical drive is damaged, you can probably still shoot, but you just can't move your turret. And
That's horizontal.
With
right there
your-
you're thinking of.
if your gun breech is damaged, you can still try to shoot, but it will likely misfire from damage.
And it
Same
won't
with-
fire out.
Yeah. Same with your
Guys, you should probably spawn unless you want to do the realistic thing right now.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Aye.
wait, or you
Yeah,
can,
Once
Sam,
one of the team's
go into a
points
tank.
drop out, then.
we can show
Oh,
the damage.
M901. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, after we do the M901.
Oh, M901? Oh, yeah, there's also missiles.
Yeah. I have to have a vehicle that has ATGM, which is guided anti-tank missiles. That's not what it stands for, but anti-tank arm missiles is what it stands for.
Yeah.
With Xavier.
Meet me at E4.
Okay.
Cool flyby.
The explosions are really good with the new
Yes.
update.
I'll get in my Chrysler and just go annihilate Vince after he annihilates me after I annihilate him. After he annihilates me when I annihilate him in a year.
Okay.
I have a good idea of showcasing the first M901. Not the first.
Here you go, Vince. Oops, no, wrong shell.
Alright, so let me show them the guided missile.
Oh!
Hold on.
So that's what it does.
Yes. You can guide it,
Spencer, I'm gonna slam you with
and
the smoke.
it goes destruction. And you can see how all of the components are being
Can't even
damaged.
see AJ.
But if the hull gets
Except I
destroyed
can.
enough, or
I just
your
saw that show
crew
whiz by my
all
face.
gets killed, then you're dead.
Now there's lots of smoke because of after I fire, it tossed up a lot of smoke. Oh, I know that was a smoke show.
Okay.
that
Yep.
makes
And I
sense.
think we
That's why
are
it didn't
going to
damage me.
finish this off with a another
An actual battle.
like reserve battle.
Ow! I didn't
Okay.
even see you. 'Cause it's
And
stupid
actually, we can do realistic.
With
So-
smart tactics.
we're gonna do a realistic where I'm
you
hunting you two with a
then.
helicopter or.
Okay. So here we are. We have all of reserve ready. There's
also
also
waiting for
modifications
AJ to
and
ready up.
research and all that stuff. Germany reserve and
AJ, can you ready up?
yeah.
Hiss, 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 hiss.
See you in battle. So,
Oh
a
boy.
slight problem. I just remembered. For realistic, you have to be countries
Allied
that
countries.
have been on the same team,
Team.
like in some war or whatever. So, like,
Okay.
if you're Germany, you can't really be with America. In this case, Germany cannot be with.
Should we
Great
all just do
Britain.
Britain?
I didn't know that.
Let's
was
just
a
all
thing.
do
sure.
Britain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Britain. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get a plane in here. Do I have any
Great Britain.
half decent planes?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get plane out too.
Xavier.
Does Nimrod have any bombs?
Xavier.
Yeah.
After this video, you
Probably
might have
not.
to make another with just action.
Yeah. Gonna choose this. Choose great.
Never mind. My
Okay.
planes don't have any
Now,
bombs
I
or
will
rockets.
see
They're
you
useless.
in
Now you already
the
know. There we
battle.
go.
Okay.
Lovely.
So this is realistic. It's a little bit different from arcade that I played earlier. Instead of just having 3 tanks, you use spawn points. And they're basically points that you need to spawn in vehicles, and every time you use a vehicle, the cost goes up.
Follow
And
me,
for
brethren.
planes, you don't start out with enough spawn points to use them, so you actually need to do stuff in the battle to use planes. Unlike
To
helicopters.
get
So,
spawn, to get spawn
guys, follow
points,
me,
you
I
can.
have plan.
Okay. Oh boy,
Follow me, I have plan.
Okay.
where are you?
And
Going to
I'm
A.
going to continue
With
what
everybody
Sam was
else.
saying. To get spawn points, you need to
Battle
you
kill.
need to basically do stuff in battle, like damage people, critical hits, kills, just get hits. In
Let me know when you're
general
done explaining.
Gets you
Or
some
cap
spawn
points.
Yeah, or cap points.
Apparently
Hey,
Xavier has a, or AJ has a plan, so let's follow him.
Okay.
I don't see anybody.
We are the A13
No.
MK1.
Xavier and I are gonna split off, or at least I am.
How dare you?
I'm following Sam.
What?
And in
Why would you split
realistic,
off?
you don't see enemy name tags, so you have to be aware.
Yeah.
And binoculars are really good.
Oh,
for
we've got
this,
deep
also
water right here. Be
scouting.
careful. Actually,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can just go around, but we don't need to.
Well, there's shallower water over
My
here.
bio nukes.
Yeah.
It's shallow enough. Alright.
And also, in any of the game modes, you can drown if you're in deep enough water. So,
Or you
I
can use the
spotted in the
floaty
forest.
tank.
This guy is also playing.
You can also use the floaty tank. Those tanks
enemy
float.
spotted on the right,
Special tanks with
except I
propellers
think
and they
they're
float.
dead.
Xavier, explain the floaty
Guy, by a rock.
Oh, I got hit.
Xavier!
Yeah.
You're wondering how to get into the water.
It also doesn't
Explain the
tell you.
floaty tanks.
Oh yeah. There's also tanks that can float on water. There's
Ow,
also
my gunner just got his
also
Where are
in
you?
realistic, it doesn't tell you
Ow.
where your shots are going to hit. Rangefinders are good for this because they tell you a good like distance up. So oh,
I'm not dead yet. Yay!
I'm damaged. My crew on my turret is they're
How long's
damaged.
your Reaper? Do you
So
want me to help?
Yes!
also I have an
Yes!
Okay, you're
No!
fine.
Dang it! I got a target destroyed, then I got shot. No! Help me!
Binoculars, they aren't like when you're in sniper mode like this. Instead, they're as if someone was coming out through the hatch on top of your turret and using their binoculars. I repaired so I can peek again and try to get a shot. Ooh, someone's peeking over there. They did for like a moment. Now they're not.
There's a tank behind this bunker right here, Zave.
I'm getting in a
Did you see
plane.
it?
The Nimrod. Mark 1. The Nimrod Mark 1. Nimrod.
Oh, I see.
Yep, I'm in a plane.
I'm going over the
Have
hill.
air support.
Okay. Yeah, don't let them cap.
Go too fast.
Oh boy, they are capping. You're right. There's an Hendrix attack. Or something with very quick fire. Is that
There, I got
T60?
the one who was capping. So I think
Capping.
there's multiple people.
Capping is capturing. Xavier,
Yeah.
explain what capping is.
I think they know that.
There are points
Idiots.
in every game
Some
mode.
might
There's
not.
Ow.
different
I
game
didn't
modes,
remember.
not arcade and realistic.
This
Those are
hurts.
difficulties. I explained it wrong. There are game modes. There's domination
I
where
have a
there's
50
3
second
points,
repair.
and
After this mission, man.
like so if you have 2 points, then you're and enemy has 1, then the enemy will lose health on top. See there.
I have no idea what this says.
I think they understand War Thunder now.
Yeah.
I want to watch another video.
And there's also,
after this one.
I forgot what this game mode is called. I can see if I open the map. It is
Exploded in half.
a
1 minute to repair.
yeah. Oh, I got
Planes are a
But-
bit hard if you don't
yeah.
set your control. Xavier, I'm in a plane, okay?
okay. I think I
I'm
might
going
be
for the
able to
cap
as
on it
well.
once I repair.
Yes,
Let me
I
know if
can.
you spot somebody, I'll shoot.
And there's also
I'm getting hit.
forgot what it's called, but there's also a game mode where the enemy has a point already and your team has a point and you have to capture the other
No,
team's
don't fly
point
over me. They're-
to win.
Oh boy, now they know where I am.
Right now I'm
They're
in a
paying
fighter
attention
plane.
at all.
I have
Ow.
no bombs or anything, but I
Okay,
have
focus on now.
this. Which
I'm
is
dead.
pretty good, so I can kill and move.
Oh!
What?
First, I'm still alive! And I ain't flying.
I know.
How's Mom
Xavier.
fires
Do
it
free
going?
look.
When it's just like she
Xavier.
throws in a single
Yeah.
newspaper.
I think they understand War Thunder now.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
So now, after this video, yeah.
Are directions always in Chinese though? With like,
Translated from Chinese.
There's a dive bomb
place
alarm
under
going.
close fire. Heal back. Like some parts always be blue.
Hey, buddy.
Sunflower butt shower. Guys, it's a sunflower butt shower.
Guys, we need to go for A.
Oh,
I'm
enemy.
going for
Ah,
I
they're
was
shooting me
earlier,
down.
but nobody
Oh,
decided to do
no.
it with me.
And I crashed. Except
Hey,
it was
Xavier.
slow enough that I didn't.
Charge the A
explode.
point.
Giver, are you
I'm
ready
charging
though?
A. Couldn't tell from the 3 times
Doing
I said
action
it.
right now. It wasn't low enough, Xavier. It
Well,
was
I
not
have your
hard
treads
enough.
sag in between the wheels.
Yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
know, it
Yeah.
looks like
Oh.
Jello.
And that's all I have.
No.
So I think I will leave the video at this. And remember
Don't forget to check out the next
subscribe
video.
and
Don't forget
ring
to
that
like if
bell
you
if
like
you
the
want to
video.
see
Oh, boy.
when I post my next video, which will hopefully be sooner than later. And bye.